Watson's very own design.
That's in Connecticut.
This is beautiful.
And I have to tell you, that front edge where you would normally see mulch is that ditched edge that often stays wet.
Right.
Because it's lower than the rest of the surrounding ground. And everything I planted rotted. I planted the creeping Jenny in that little trench, and it loved it. And also it illuminated it. If you've got it in a container or a hanging basket, it will hang down 18 to 20 inches. It's perennial. It comes back every year in the edge of your steps. That will keep mulch and whatnot from washing out onto your steps. So you don't have to go out there and be sweeping that mulch all the time. This is there. It comes back every single year, and you can see it at night. It's electric.
I love it. And we told you before, if you're just joining us, those beautiful reblooming bearded irises, this is that perfect sister, that perfect companion, that creeping Jenny. The sale price today, $29.98. 3 easy payments of $9.99. Of course, shipping and handling is free, and you're getting 6 pieces today. And Phillip, I love that it just adds that color, that texture. I wrote down, it creates a gorgeous golden green carpet.
It does, and it's like the yellow brick road. See, I've got sun patients in there, and I had hostas in there too. But what I'm sending out, they're not little plants.
No.
These are big plants.
Look at that.
It comes out to you this way, and let me just show you, because they're impressive, and they're also very well rooted.
That's a good sign.
I'll take this one out. See, it's already starting to spread. This is what I'm shipping, 6 of these. This only gets 2 to 3 inches tall. And by the middle of the summer, it is spread out 18 inches.
Wow.
So you can do the math and see how you can do an edge in a hurry with one order, because it grows even further than that during the course of the entire summer. I have it in my pots that stay out all winter because it can stand that too. And it trails down the edge of the pots. If you've got ugly pots, this is a good way to hide it.
Well, listen, if you've got ugly pots, we got some pretty ones coming up later. But I love that you said that, because, Phillip, something about trailing plants to me is so romantic. It reminds me of like a secret English garden. I want to tell everybody right now, people are picking up more than one, because I know my QVC2 ladies are savvy shoppers, that there's only 850 remaining. You're getting 6 pieces of this creeping Jenny for $29.98. You're saving just over $3 today with that sale price. 3 easy payments of $9.99, and shipping and handling is free. And as always, because Phillip and QVC, we're your own personal private gardener, we know when to send them out to you to get them in the ground.
Precisely. And again, the science, I'm a horticulturist.
Right.
And I approach gardening as a science. To get it right, and I have chosen the right things for you to work in your specific situations. And what I loved about this one also is that you can't, like if you're going to pick flowers in your garden and this is in that front edging, don't worry about it. You don't have to step over it. You can step on it. Some things are brittle ground covers that you step on. Ivy will break, Pachysandra will break, sedum will break. This is flexible. You can walk right on it, only 2 to 3 inches tall, and it's just a golden illuminator. It will grow between your daylilies. It will grow with your irises to help illuminate them. Any of your other perennials, whether they're in containers, baskets, or in the border, like that, you see, imagine that being brown mulch.
It would be so ugly.
It would be so ugly, but also you have planted that one time.
Exactly.
You got to do the mulch every year.
Exactly. It's expensive.
Who wants that?
It's stinky. I remember getting piles of mulch every single year when I was a little girl, and all of us would have to go out there and help my mom haul it over.
Oh my Lord, can't we go get ice cream?
I know, it was seriously.
Well, buy this and you can go get ice cream.
That's a perfect plan. Listen to Phillip, he's the boss of us. Plant that creeping Jenny, that beautiful bright carpet of color, that beautiful alternative to mulch, and it works so beautifully almost everywhere, right?
Yeah, well, in all parts of the country. Yes, indeed. And it will grow in the wet areas. It will grow in just the regular average areas. The more sun it's in, the brighter the color will be. So keep that in mind also. But this is my #1 favorite ground cover, and it's in the top 5 of my favorite all-time plants, bloomers and non-bloomers, because that's my garden right there. Where I had the birdhouse. So it grows very, very quickly, and it's a problem solver. It's an illuminator. Once you get this in your garden, you'll understand why things are better. And it's not an annual. It is a perennial. This is going to happen right away. I ain't got time to wait. I'm old. This happens in a hurry,
No.
even on my little schedule.
Phillip, you crack me up. But I want to tell everyone what Phillip just said is so true, that you buy it one time
Yes.
for $29.98, 3 easy payments of $9.99, and then you have it forever.
You have it forever,
Yeah.
and know that it's durable. This
Right.
stuff is tough. Don't worry about it. It will spread around that edging in the front, in the edges of your pots where you're trying to plant annuals that trail over.
Right.
Why not have annuals that are upright and this is trailing over, and then next year when you get ready to plant your pots, this is still alive in your pot from throughout the winter. It did not die. It's
Yes.
there. You stick your sun patience or whatever you want in the
Right.
middle, and it just goes right to town.
And then you have those big, beautiful, kind of romantic spilling pots that I
it's
just
fabulous.
love.
And I'll tell you another little trick too.
Tell me.
Because I love roses and
Yeah.
my clients love roses. So I plant rose bushes for them. And often you see the beautiful flowers and then there's the mulch under the roses. That's always the way it is.
Right.
I have planted this underneath the roses that I did in Greenwich, Connecticut, and I had the reds and the pinks mixed together. This is planted under them. The reds and the pinks look more colorful with this as backlighting.
Yes.
Imagine a fashion show that had no lighting.
Right.
You gotta light up the stars.
Supermodel work. Yes, you do. You've got to have that
Here we go on the catwalk
exactly.
right now.
I mean, it is. It's like illumination. It's like putting that spotlight
Yes.
under your gorgeous plants.
And it's perennial. You plant it one time. There it is. I planted that 3 years ago. It's
Yeah.
better every single year. And the first year I planted it, my client said, "Oh my gosh, the garden is so beautiful this year." That was the only thing I had changed.
That's
He didn't know what it
incredible.
was. It was
Yes.
like, oh, wow.
And I want to ask you again, because I think you said this earlier, but in the first year, you can expect 18 inches of growth?
18 inches by the middle of the summer,
Oh
which
my
means you'll
word.
get more than that.
That's
I'm being very conservative.
Yes.
It goes to town
Yeah.
and just water it. It goes to town. You're going to love it. It trails down in the pots and in the
Right.
baskets. I mean, any place that you've got a place where there's mulch and there's some bright light there, plant it there. You don't want to see that mulch or that dark hole. This illuminates everything around it. It really is a non-electrical approach to garden lighting.
I think that's perfect, of adding that little spotlight to everything you already love in your garden. There's fewer than 800 to go around. This is M82375. You're getting 6 pieces of that Creeping Jenny for $29.98. 3 easy payments of $9.99. Call us now, 1-800-500-7590, because listen, I just said 800 left. It's actually 750. So it's going quickly,
And
because people, I think, no one likes mulch because it's just boring.
No one likes mulch,
It's
but
brown.
anyone who's had this
Yeah.
wants more of it.
Right.
You'll see, because it is an absolute problem solver. Most problem solvers just do it, you
Right.
know, and it's not pretty. This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
You're thinking, how did I live without it?
I love that perfect combination of function and beauty. It is absolutely perfect. Phillip Watson, I just think you are such a delight. Thank you so
thank
much
you.
for spending time
Oh.
with me today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh my gosh, I wish we had more time together, but I can't wait to see you soon.
Pleasure. Thanks so
All right.
much.
Oh my goodness, coming up in just a little bit, we have something for our